say you're a theater actor always remain a theater actor till the day you die, okay? I take it that seriously. I will always be in theater as long as I live. Okay, so with that, I have a question for you before I allow you to ask me questions. Because this is more up your alley than mine, and I'm really curious about this. If you had something you wanted it to go viral, how would you do it? Does anybody have an answer for that?
Promote it.
Promote it how?
So you can maybe buy an ad promotion. They got little package deals.
Mm-hmm. Is it through social media like Facebook? Yeah. Okay.
So all type of social media promotion.
Okay. The reason why I'm asking that, tell me how many of these commercial copies that you saw today, how many of you have seen any of the commercials on here? On TV? Any of them? You haven't seen any of them for coconut oil? You want to know why? Because I specifically find brands that don't already have commercials because you are the commercial. Your homework is to go home and write a commercial and find a way to make it go viral. Case in point, there's a young lady who's heavyset who shot a 30-second commercial of herself. You probably know who I'm talking about, doing yoga. And then she put it on social media, and Nike reached out to her and gave her an endorsement deal.
Wow.
So that's the world we're in now. I wanted you to look at brands, find things to do, even brands wherever you eat, Chick-fil-A, Popeye, it doesn't matter. Go home and start making up your own commercials and make them go viral. Get together, say click like, click share, everybody, let's turn this commercial into a big thing and get an endorsement deal. Making tons and tons and tons of money. Because that's the world we're in now. It's up to you to create the commercial. Okay? iSpot TV, write that down, iSpot TV. That's where you're going to do your homework. That's where all commercials are found online. iSpot TV. All my commercials are up there. All the commercials for the Super Bowl. iSpot TV. You're going to do all your homework and pay attention to the colors, the ads, the hair, the style, what people are doing, wearing in commercials. Pay attention to all of that. But your homework is to create your own commercial, get it uploaded, and make it go viral. And you'll be glad that you did. You'll be like, I'm really glad she told me to do that, because now I'm filthy rich. It can actually go that way. And if not filthy rich, you'll be very comfortable. I'll just tell you that. That's for sure. Okay? Anybody have any questions? Nothing?
How did you get into doing the commercials? I know you know, but how did you actually, I know you went to the school and that was the key that made you want to, but what did your agent,
Yeah, actually, and I'm glad you asked that question. It's a great question. After I took the workshop, they actually have a portion at the end of the workshop where agents come in and you perform for them. And I got my agent through that. Good job.
I know that this is harder to you get casting calls without an agent, but is there a way you can do it without an agent, or is it really needed that you need one?
No, that's what I said at the very end. If you shoot your own commercial, upload it, and make it go viral, hashtag whatever company that you're representing, they'll find you. That's the world we're in right now. After the pandemic, it has changed everything. More people are getting endorsement deals now. The kid who did the Popeyes, somebody turned him into a meme. True story. Somebody turned this kid into a meme from Popeyes.
The little boy?
The little boy.
The dark-skinned boy,
Yeah.
That man has lived forever.
Right. He is full grown now.
Yeah, ain't he 18, 19 years old
Yep.
now?
Yep.
Something like that,
And he's in college now, and he hashtagged Popeyes and said, quit playing, let's talk about a deal. They gave him an endorsement deal in an hour.
Yeah,
In an hour. That's the world we're in now. If you do something for Bank of America, if you do something for a cookie company, something that you eat all the time, you're like, oh, I eat Reese's all the time. Let me go ahead and do a commercial for Reese's. Hashtag Reese's, make it go viral. Make it go viral. I don't want to mislead you. It must go viral first. They'll contact you. They'll find you. And don't worry about the agent. The agent will find you too. They'll be glad to see you coming because they already know you're worth a lot of money already to them. Anybody else? Good question. Anybody else? You, sweetheart, or your hand's just up? Oh, okay. No problem. No problem, yes, sir.
So your agent that you use for, commercials,
Mhm.
would it still be the same that you would use for acting in film or theater or anything like that?
Sometimes. Most commercials actually work independent of theatrical work. Theatrical work is considered TV, film, and theater. So commercials and voiceovers are kind of on their own leg. So they'll get you work primarily for that, yeah. So that's what makes it easier too. It's separate.
Do you do voiceover work as well?
I do. Well, you know what? Let me rephrase that. I did. And I'll tell you why I say I did. Because before the pandemic, you didn't need like your own studio set up. I would use my phone to audition. And I'd send the tape in and I'd get booked. And I shot over 14 voiceover commercials that way. And then after the pandemic, they wanted you to have your own studio set up, which costs a little bit of money that I didn't have for that because I have a mortgage. And so they used primarily people, a lot of the voiceover actors who already have a studio set up. But it's possible to do it, you know, but taking the classes first. And here's another secret, guys. And write this down, Actors Connection and 101 New York. Those are the places where you can take commercial classes, even from where you are right now, on your phone and on your laptop. Although they're in New York, it used to be a time you'd have to wait till you moved to New York to do it. They're actually hiring people from all over the world now. So take the classes now. See what it's about, you know? You'll learn a lot, okay? Last question, because we got to wrap up. Last question, any other questions? Okay. Everybody stand up, take the last selfie. Take the last selfie. Okay, now once you take take both selfies, I want you to tag me in it. My tagline is this is on IG because I don't have anything on my IG page. This is the easiest way for us to stay in touch too. You can always DM me on IG and I'll respond. B as in boy, O as in Oscar, F as in Frank, U as in unicorn, M as in Mary, B as in boy, _1. That's my name on IG. I want you to put those pictures up for me, tag me on there. The reason why I asked people to take a picture before and after, did everybody do it?
Yes.
Okay. The reason why I always ask you to take a picture is because when you come in to my class and you don't know who I am, your smile should be a certain way, maybe a standard smile. But after you take my class, your smile should be wider, your eyes should be brighter, and that means my work here today was not in vain. And I thank you for coming.
Thank you.
Yes. Woo!
Good job.
Very good job.
I listen too. One of the most important things that you'll ever learn in this business is how to listen. Because when you listen, you find stuff out, hit shortcuts. Okay. I listen to Natasha. I'm on the board at the Carolina Theater. I'm on the board at the Durham Arts Council. And it's just immensely get inside of theater and see how much this big money that they're spending. I got an ad right now. Agape Theater Project has an ad with Dancing with the Stars. And I would never had that ad in there if I hadn't been on the board. So listen to what she's saying, you know. And most of y'all in Traverse Road, I'm so glad y'all here so that y'all can actually be yourself. You have to be yourself. When you be yourself, then everybody loves that, right? Yeah. Nobody knows you're acting because you're just being yourself, right? Mm-hmm. So that's just really great. And she did a great job.
Excellent.
I want a group picture with Natasha, so come on up on the stage so we'll get a group picture with her.
Anybody else don't have any sides? You can bring them on up. Come on up. Thank you, beautiful.
I know, right? Exceptional.
Are we getting on the
Did you?
stage? Mr. Hinton, are we getting on the stage?
Yeah. Can you move that table? Jaya. Jaya.
Come on up, guys. You want to take this picture? Come on up.
Excuse me.
Okay.
I want to take one. I'm gonna get in it too, but I want this one without. Okay. Y'all need to slide. You step back. All right. Right there, not in front of you, but you slide over.